G'day guys, and welcome back to my channel. You got me in stitches. I'm Anna, and I hope you guys are having a really wonderful day. I do not have a pole sticking out my head, really, I don't. I tell you, I haven't picked up the camera at all this week. It's Sunday morning, it's a little after 9, and I thought I'd better do something, otherwise there won't be a vlog this week. So I will start off with what I'm wearing, clothes obviously. And so you guys have previously seen this fabric in one of my other vlogs. It's from Yummies fabrics, really beautiful, that I picked up from the Kirsty Arsop fair at Hampton Court. Yes, I had to think then, sorry, brain's not engaged this morning either. And as we stood outside, it's a little bit cooler today. The sun is out, but it's over there, but it hasn't come to this part of the garden yet. So there's me stood outside with short sleeves on. Definitely fall season's just around the corner, but there we go. So what I'll do, I'm going to just turn the camera around so you can get sort of the full length of what I talk through with the shirt. So this is the shirt. It's the style that I like. So again, sorry that I sound like a broken record. Obviously originally it was a store-bought shirt, and obviously I just made a few adaptations to it. So I like this nipped in style, and then the short sleeves. But I think it's really lovely fabric. It's 100% cotton. It's quite a lightweight fabric. It's thin, but not thin enough that it's see-through. So yes, okay, so we'll start off. So this is the collar, regular collar and stand. Get that mess out of the way. It's just such lovely fabric. And then on the sleeve you can see it's got a little bit of gathering there. And then look, these little hummingbirds dotted about all over the place. Really like those. So again, short sleeves and double turned and then double stitched. So, and also on this I have done the French seams, yay, all the way around. So I'm really happy with that. These are the different colour buttons. You can see that okay. Yes, and a hem, so I serged the bottom and turned it over, and then I put this really lovely bias binding on, and look, it's like a tape measure. I think that's awesome. I think that's really good. And the French seams, I know you guys know what French seams look like. So, yes. And then the deep V, I've got an under t-shirt on today as well. So, definitely tells the seasons are changing. And then obviously the gathers around the bust. I will show you the back. Hope you guys saw that. So obviously it's got 2 darts in the back, just to sort of give it that nice shaping. And look, little hummingbirds, I think they're really awesome. So yeah, really comfortable, really like this style. I've just got it paired up with a light pair of grey pants. Nothing fantastic. So yeah, so I've got some other little bits and pieces to show you guys. Some fabric and yes, and a couple of patterns and something that I've cut out so far. So in a moment I will grab that and I will show you guys what it is. It's going to be a bit of a short video this week, so you don't have to put up with me too much. It's just been one of those weeks. So I grabbed the camera this morning and just do the short bits of filming, and then it'll be up later on. Okay, see you in a minute. Okay, so I have got some lovely little yummy treats here. So my friend just came back from Germany and got me these lovely, it's coconut macaroons. Yes, I can read German. So these, yum yum yum. And dark chocolate's my favourite. I think it's really, really delicious. Why, sorry about the crackling. I will try not to crackle too much. I can't stand it on blogs. And then these lovely little wafers. Yummy. Really, really like those. These as well. I have had some already, so really, really delicious. And finally, these ones. Again, really, 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 really delicious. They remind me, in the UK, you can get like, I think they're called Jaffa cakes or something, and they just remind me similar of those. I really, really love chocolate, chocolat, I always call it chocolat, and it's absolutely delicious, and obviously the darker the better. Really, really love it, and even more special when it comes from overseas. Again, because obviously I used to go overseas, and what's the other chocolate? Hershey's, yummy. Really, really love that chocolate. So yeah, so I was really lucky to got treated these. I'm not really a sweetie, sugary person. I mean, chocolate is sweet, I know, but these are not sort of sweet. So really, really lovely on the tongue. So they're not going to last very long, are they? I mean, you know, if you're sitting watching a show on TV or something, and yes, have a little treat. So I thought that was really, really kind. So yeah, okay, fabric. That's going to be more interesting, isn't it, for you guys? Okay. We will start off with the first fabric, and on it is parakeets, budgies, parrots, and it's really, really cute. And a cockatoo is only a fat quarter, so 100% cotton. Not too sure what I'm going to do with that, but it was just the last one there in the basket. So yes, I'll think of something. And this one's very apt for us sewists. You've seen this fabric before in my first vlog that I did. I created a top, and this, I'm going to make another shirt exactly like what I'm wearing out of this fabric. So I think it's really, really, really gorgeous. Again, 100% cotton, and I think I got 1.5 yards of this one. So, well, I don't know which one to show you. I think this one. There's a little bit of a cheeky story to tell from this. Originally, I didn't know this, but the manufacturers called this nipple fabric. I think you can tell by the texture why, but you can also understand why they changed the name, and it's now called dipple fabric. Oh, it's just so super soft, and it's in mustard, and then it's got these little cute giraffes on. Aren't they cute? And I think I'm gonna make a long sleeve tee. It's very light fabric, but it's still sort of medium weight. I think it's still going to be warm and snuggly. And again, on the overalls that I wear, I think it would be great if I wear it with the black overalls on top of this. So yeah, what do you think? But it's just really, really lovely textured fabric. So yes, this one, oh my god, this was hiding. I didn't see this. A customer pulled it out, and it was just before I was leaving, and I was like, right, I need that. You know, I sound like Sean, don't I, from Kittenish Behaviour. I need that, do I? Yes, I do. Look. Aren't they fantastic? I think they're so awesome. This is quite a heavyweight fabric. It is, oh, it's called Kitchen and Delicious Collection. Okay. I don't know if he's got a name. I don't know, put in Kitchen and Delicious. Don't quite know what the delicious part is about it. But yes, and I got 1 yard of that. So I know it's sort of quite structured fabric. I think I will make something clothing wise out of it. I was thinking of a bag, but I'm not really a bag person. Obviously I have a few little pocketbooks and things like that, but not big bags. not sort of during this time of season really. Obviously during the summer, if you're going to sort of go out and about, you know, and if for those that have got children, yes, you know, a few big bags. But I don't know, I think I'd rather have some sort of clothing. But who knows, some inspiration will come my way, no doubt. Okay, so this is the only top that I have made this week. I have cut out 2 garments. I will show you that in a second. So you guys have seen this pattern before. So it's the McCall's overalls, but all I'm just going to do is the pants version, and I have the fabric here. It's quite light and drapey. I don't know, I'm not too sure of what the fabric's made out of, but again, they're already cut out. Looks like I'm going to go on a safari, doesn't it? Oh, I wish. Yes, and again, because this sides, both of the sides of the fabric is really difficult to figure out which one's which, and this fabric I had got from a vintage, it was either a vintage fair or a little vintage, there was a little part in a store that just sold vintage fabrics, apparently vintage, I don't know how vintage this is. So again, there was no self edges or anything, so what I've done, I have done my best to figure out what I think is the right side, and then that little trick where you just put pins all on the right side, so obviously when you're constructing the garment, then you know which side's which. I know people say if you can't tell, but I just like to do that. There's also another way of telling. I think I may have mentioned it before, but again with the self edges, if along the edges you've got little holes, if they're raised, usually that is the correct side. Not always, there's sometimes the exception to the rule, but generally that's just another little tip if you'd like. Okay, I'll show you the other one in a second. Okay, so you guys have seen this previously. This is the McCall's M7470. When my teenage earthling, when we were in Kyla's tag from Stay Stitching, he chose 2, so obviously you saw the finished shirt with the Peter Pan collar. So on this one, view A, now that's shocking, it's not view C. However, it is view C that I do want to make, but I want to make that as like the model has depicted in the photograph, and that beautiful mustard, but no, A. So it's this one, so you see the full pattern there, but it's actually that one there. Yes, so, and it is in this fabric, it's this gingham. Sorry about the brown, because obviously I trace all my patterns off, so it's all there ready to go, ready to stitch up. This fabric, again, this is 100% cotton. This is what I picked up when it was the fabric and pattern, there was a little swap table, and it was when I went to Satisfaction, and that was a few months ago now. So I thought that was really lovely fabric, and again, it's not flimsy, it's got a little bit of structure to it. So I think that would work quite well with that. I think I have omitted the sleeves. This is going to be a sleeveless version, so next week you will see it when I reveal it. And again, because I couldn't figure out which was the right and wrong side, I just did my little trick and put the pins in, so, and then obviously do all the markings like you would. Well, you don't need me to tell you that, you know how to sew and everything. So yes, so those 2 makes will get done, so that will obviously be revealed next week. And yeah, I'm just going on now, I'm getting a bit tongue-tied as to what to say. So yeah, short and sweet vlog this week. Let me know what you guys have got on your sewing table if you'd like to, or what you've been up to, or any shenanigans or any little funny tales. So it's nice to have a bit of a giggle. I love reading the comments. Please remember to subscribe, because it means so much, and obviously give it a thumbs up if you enjoyed the video. So yes, okay, take care, thank you so much for watching. The sun is just starting to come out. The birds are not happy at the moment. There was hundreds of birds on these feeding stations here, and I've actually used the feeding stations as like a little sort of prop to hold all the fabrics and everything there. So yes, okay, have a wonderful week, take care, and thank you so much for watching.